Hey YouTube, Jam and X coming to you today, and I wanted to talk about living single. And today's topic is talking about the difference between dating and courting. Yes, courting. It's an older term, but I'm sure now more people are starting to hear more and more stuff about it, and I just wanted to give you some advice and encouragement and let you know the difference between the two. So let me turn this music down a little bit. So anyway, now as you all know, most people date before they get married or just date regularly just to get to know a person and see if they want to take it to another level of becoming boyfriend and girlfriend. Now that's cool, fine and dandy, but let's take it back to the older days where people actually courted. Now, the difference between the dating and the courting is this. Courting is having a higher respect for a person, um, kind of like admiring a person from afar. Um, you can look at the beauty, you can admire the beauty, you can take pictures of it with it, but the whole thing is you're not touching it. Kind of like that metaphorically. So, in courting terms, as far as like relationship, courting is getting to know a person for a person without all the intimacy. It's putting you and that person in situations where sex will not even occur. Sex is not number one priority. Sex is something that will come after marriage. That's what courting is. More of a dating is more what we do today nowadays, where we can date a person and have sex with a person. Um, we can be like, oh, we're dating, like as far as like, oh, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. But when you say, oh, I'm courting someone, it's like you're really getting to know that person. Y'all not considering yourselves as boyfriend and girlfriend just yet. They know that that's your woman or that's your man. It's a difference between that. It's a higher respect, I shall say, than saying, oh, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. So sometimes people can say courting is like biblically based, um, where like I said, sex is taken out of the equation completely. You're not putting yourself in situations where you all are going to do anything sexually. So, for example, with all that being said, um, two ministers that was at the singles ministry at my church, they courted before they got married. And what happened is that um, they basically um, he 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 presented himself. Excuse me. He presented himself to be his interest. He was like, oh, I really want to get to know you. I would like to take you out on, a couple of dates if possible. My dog is moving. Sit down, girl. Um. So anyway, yeah, he took her out on some dates, and he was basically like, oh, you know, I'm here, I'm available. Like, basically, what's up? And she denied him. She was like, no. But how he presented himself is that he kept pursuing. He kept trying to show her that he was serious and that, he only had his eyes on her. So it's not like, oh, she rejected him and he was like, oh, well, let me go talk to the next chick. No, he was trying to show her how much he really do want to be with her, her only. So as time go on, she started going out on dates. So for the dates, and this is what I say, where you're trying to get to know the person, they went out like bowling or ice skating or um, um, if they went to trips, they went to a day trip. They never went to trips where it's like they're staying overnight, or had the same rooms, or um, like she never invited him into her house and he never went to her house. So whenever he picked her up, he was actually like at her door. waiting for her, or what is that? Oh, or like he'll stay at his car with the door open, waiting for her. Like it was never an opportunity to say, "Oh, you want to come in for a cocktail," or "You want to come in and help me," or blah blah blah. It was never allowed to go that far. So, um, I think they courted for like a year or two, and also like when you're getting to the point where you're serious, um, you're starting to talk about marriage. That's when it's talk about the wants and the needs, and you start to bring in the family. Um, so yeah, so that's the difference between courting and dating compared to, like I said, dating is more of a, you can go out with people on dates and you can smash off the homie and it's gonna be all right because you're gonna move on to the next date. Yeah, y'all consider boyfriend and girlfriend. Maybe not. Maybe so. Y'all was just dating. So now here go my ranting. You don't find too many men nowadays, even women, that know the difference between courting or dating. Hell, you can't even have no men nowadays. This is from my opinion before you start leaving these comments down below. In my opinion, from past and present, dating does not exist anymore. As a matter of fact, sex overrules dating. hmm People don't know how the hell to date anymore. They like, what? Go out on dates? Who does that? Yeah, I had somebody say that to me. What do you mean, who does that? Everybody should do that. That's how you get to know who is who. That's why it won't be so many baby mamas, baby daddies situations. Or better yet, how you go into marriages just because y'all went to Las Vegas and got married and now y'all gotta get it annulled and or we gonna stay together and make this work. No, like, people, come on, get to know one another. My experiences is that men think, and this is just the men in my area, think that if you go out to the movies or we go eat at some restaurant, oh yeah, then okay. Maybe after that second, third time, oh, we're gonna smash. No, sir. Like, can I get to know you, please? Can I see what you're all about? Can I experience you without bringing in the sex? And that's the problem right now with being single, is that people don't understand that I don't want to have sex. Before you can even penetrate anything down there, you need to penetrate up here. Can you stimulate my mind to the point where I'm like, wow, I really do like this dude, or wow, I really want to take it to another level. Like, even if I wanted to take it to that level, can you allow me to have that thought first? To even want to have that thought? No. So my advice to you, men and women, men, get to know the females that you're pursuing first. See where her mind is at. See what she's about. See how, if she does have kids, see how she presents herself to her kids. Is she protective of not introducing you to her kids just yet? That says a lot about her. But if it is the first, second, third date, you over her house keep picking her up and her kids basically about to call you daddy, that's a problem. Because if she did that for you, she's going to do it for the next guy, or did it for the previous guy. A woman should be very protective of her kids, and the same applies for a man. But men, stop trying to be so protective, like every chick is a hoe or something. Like, get to know her, like I said, and then introduce her to your kids later on after y'all started courting, or if you want to do the dating route. Be protective, but don't be overprotective. Okay? And then for women that are dating, don't spread your legs for every man. The thing is that you have to get to know who you laying down with, because you always have to think, if I get pregnant by this man, will he be able to take care of my child? Or will he even want to take care of my child? If you know this dude already have like 2 kids and he always complaining about the baby mothers, please don't be baby mama number 3. Like, that doesn't make sense. Cause then you just another chick that he smashed off and he got you pregnant. Yeah, sometimes it work out where, okay, we're in a relationship and now, we're maybe going to get married, but have higher standards for yourself. Want more. So just plain and simple, pump that out. And my third point is, people, have more places to go to than just the movies and basically to like Red Lobster or something crazy. Even if you take a girl to Ruth Chris, does not mean that you gonna see him get some panties right after because you spent $40 on the steak. Child, please stop. No, like, chill out. Stop being so cheap. But that's all I'm saying about that. Like, courting versus dating. Really get to know a person. Take them out of their comfort level of interest. Do something that you always wanted to do, or ask them what they always wanted to do. You're hearing it from a single woman that telling you what she wants or how she wants her man to present himself. Stop being selfish. So anyway, I hope this helps. Please leave your comments, questions, or concerns down at the bottom. I greatly appreciate it that you watched the video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Peace and blessings.